Hello everyone, it is Erin Floto here, and I am here with part 2 of my bullet journal setup. So if you have already seen, I have a part 1 where I am doing a white notebook and then a part 2 where I am doing my blackout notebook. And the reason why I am setting both of these up early is because I am switching back and forth between the two notebooks. So for me, I am doing January in my white notebook, February my black, and then so on and so forth, switching back and forth between the two. So it doesn't make sense to have a mid-year setup because I will be using both throughout the year. So I wanted to include some pages. Most of my pages are in the white notebook. One, because that notebook has more pages in general. And then two, because I really want to use the white notebook a little bit more. And I think for the annual pages, it's just a little bit easier because you don't need a specific style of pen. I will obviously be keeping all of the annual ones that I use on hand, but I'm pretty much only using the silver Acrylograph pen from Archer and Olive and a black Muji pen. And honestly, you don't have to wait as long when it comes to setting up the pages because the pens don't take as long to dry in a white notebook as they do in this blackout because the jelly rolls and things like that take a little bit longer. I actually set this up while I was on a live stream with my patrons, so if it looks a little weird because I move my hands around at points, I tried to clip things out that didn't make quite a lot of sense, but if I miss some of those, I'm really sorry. I did this on a live stream with my patrons. We had a lot of fun doing the setup. I got to show them some behind the scenes sneaks when it comes to my other 2023 setups and how they're all going to work together. So I gave them a sneak peek at my annual goals notebook and my reading journal notebook as well. And then I actually set this up before the 2023 setup came out. So I also gave them an update for that. So moving on, I wanted to keep all of this very similar to the original setup. I didn't want to go like really heavy because for me that doesn't make sense. If I am doing something simple and minimalist in my first notebook by just doing like these little scrap paper corners in a rainbow style, then why would I do something super extreme in the second notebook? So I decided to just be cohesive between the two since I am moving back and forth between those notebooks. And I would like to have a little cohesion when it comes to the annual pages. So I am keeping with that same scrapbook style theme. And like I said, I did this on stream with my patrons. So if things don't make all that much sense and I'm waving my hands around and planning things out, that is why. So I have my orange page on the left, which I realize that one of the Archer and Olive subscription boxes came with a better orange. I just can't find that paper right now. So I will probably swap out the oranges once I find that sheet of paper because this orange is a pastel orange and doesn't quite go with the very vibrant sheets of the other pages. So anyways, I have a movies to watch and TV shows to watch. I actually have not been watching any like TV or movies lately. I've just been watching sports. But now that some of the sports are kind of coming to a close, I mean, basically baseball came to a close. So, I mean, I am watching hockey, but my hockey team is not doing as well this year as they have in the past. So I'm not really watching that. So I wanted to add those pages in. But again, I would like to add that to the Blackout because it's not something that, like, if I don't fill it out, it's not the end of the world. The ones that are in the white notebook are ones that I care about a lot more. So you can see I was trying to punch the hole and it didn't quite work. So I just took my scissor to it. So on the previous page, I had a pen swatch page, and then that is basically because I will be getting a lot of our Trent Olive swatch pages. And for me, it does make the most amount of sense for me to have a pen swatch page in my Blackout notebook, because a lot of the items that I will be using really need to be swatched out in a Blackout notebook to see how they do in a Blackout notebook. So again, that makes a little bit more sense having it in there than having it in a white notebook. Although the Acrylograph pens and things like that, that will also make sense. The blue page is my KanBan board. I will be getting back to that page to set up the actual sections. But moving forward, I am making a My Favorites page. And what I thought would be fun for this page is to set it up so that when I am doing my monthly favorites, I can kind of have like a little sticky note on this particular page so that I can continually reference it, and just to have the My Favorites like on a sticky note. And you can kind of see me talking about that here. Having a little sticky note so that I can put that in throughout the month, because usually I wait until the end of the month to write my favorites page, or the my favorites section of my review. So moving on, I am going to do a KanBan board. So this is actually going to be for my YouTube videos. So you can kind of see me planning things out a little bit here and counting things out. Again, this was on a live stream with my patrons, so they get to see a lot of behind the scenes process when it comes to all of that. So the KanBan board is basically a function board, right? So it is talking through your process and moving an item from process-y to process-y. So for me, I am trying to pay a lot of focus to my YouTube videos. So that is what I decided to do for my KanBan board this time around, is to focus on what the actual items are. And then because I want to do a lot of batch content filming for YouTube, so I want to basically set this up at the beginning of every month, so that way I know what's going on and how many videos I have to pre-plan, and how some videos I can't pre-plan and pre-film for batch. For example, if I'm doing a day in my life vlog, I can't really batch that with everything else. I kind of have to do that in real time. So some videos won't work for that, but I want to make sure, like, the primary videos that I am working on, I am trying to batch as many as possible. So basically my intention for this page is to go in once a month, find all the videos that I have planned out for the month, put sticky notes to them, and during the weekend that I am batch filming, batch editing, things like that, I will start to move the sticky notes down this board. And that way, because I'm only doing it once a month, it doesn't matter if I am using my white notebook or my black notebook that month. It will still work in this particular setup. So that's basically how I plan to use that. And now I am working on the My Ideal Day situation. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm having this page split up into two different parts because I have a My Ideal work day and then I have a My Ideal non-work day, meaning Monday through Thursday when I'm working my full-time career job, I have a different type of schedule than on Friday through Sunday when I am not working that job. A lot of that has to do with a business focus, although my Fridays and my Saturdays are much, much different than my Sundays. So I'm going to have to kind of have two columns in the non-work day as well. But my work day is, basically the same every time. So, well, I guess that's not true. My in-office day versus my non-in-office day. So actually, both sides are probably going to have two columns. My work day when I'm in the office, my work day when I'm not in the office, my non-work day when it is Friday and Saturday and my partner is home, and then Sunday when my partner is working. So I'll have a lot of different columns in here, and that way I can just kind of think about how my time works on these days and really pay special attention to blocking off periods of time for different types of work and creating an ideal solution. So that is it for my whole setup. I hope you like this video. Again, sorry that it was a live stream, so I'm kind of patching together some clips of me putting this together. But I hope you like the entire process, and I will see you next time. Bye, everyone.